it, and I don't want it, but I can't help it.
I have two like right here. I need to share.
It's like a whole nother zip code. Yes, I need to share also, but I need it to pop up on my live.
Same. Like, can it pop up on my news feed? Like,
I'm waiting for that to happen.
Yep. Oh, here we are.
Did it go?
I just saw your description.
Oops. We are broke.
We poor. We have birthdays to pay for, and Christmas is coming up.
We do, though. Help us. My gosh. It's terrible. Sure. Like, I was thinking about that. I'm like, if we had known, like, how much we would have to deal with at the same time, do you think we would be friends? Like, if we had known that already, like.
I feel like we would.
Like, oh, my daughter's birthday's on the 5th. Oh, my son's birthday's on the 6th. Oh, great. We're going to be poor at the same time. And
we're going to be poor at the same time. Also, our kids are going to be friends. So they're going to want to go to each other's parties. So, money.
I hate when people are stupid.
I can't stand it.
Because, like, this one, like this idiot. Can I get a free reading? I want to know if I can turn off the gas stove. I'm 9. IDK, how to do it.
Oh.
I wanted to make soup. Get the fuck out of here with your ass.
I don't believe that you're 9.
I don't believe you're 9 because you're not. 9-year-olds wouldn't know what the fuck a reading is. So, go away. So we give no poops today. Here we are, twice in one day. Well, Elspeth, my friend Ash was going to do a live to try and make some money because we're broke. We broke. And I said, well, can I do it with you? Because 2's always better.
2 is always better than 1.
Sherry going to donate on Cash App. Sherry. So my daughter's birthday is in 3 days. And her son's birthday is in 4 days. Yes, we both have Libras. And it's wonderful. It's just so wonderful. You kissed me earlier. Sherry, I never kiss and tell.
That's Cap.
Oh, I just tell you, friend.
I was just going to say, I get to know.
Hi, Tanya.
Hello, Tanya.
Good to see you, Ash.
It's so good to see you too, Sherry.
So good to see you together again. Hi, Donna. Yeah, we
Hello, Donna.
Because we see each other all the time. We're just sick of each other.
Yeah, we're like,
go be you, go be me.
Yes, we'll just meet in the middle.
Yes. Okay, Sherry's going on. I gotta share. Victor replied to my comment. I did not say anything.
He's probably mad at me. I don't care.
He probably thinks it's me saying that stuff.
Probably.
He's such an idiot. I just said that.
Yes, you did.
When he's drinking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He never posted anything on my. I probably posted in your group a couple times, just so you know. He's never posted anything on anything of mine that made sense. Or
right. It's like relevant. Mumbling and rambling, and he just sounds like homophobic and
he sounds bitter.
Yeah, he's like bitter and homophobic and like egotistical, and it's gross. Ugh.
And here you are complaining about my opinion, he said.
Exactly. And here I am not going to stop because your opinion is fucking garbage. You can shove it right up your ass.
It's just stupid. Like, it really is. Okay.
Anyway.
Make a list. Anyway,
let's
Sherry
do this.
On there.
Let's expel that gross negative energy from our space.
Get rid of that garbage.
What's happening with my shirt?
What cards do I want to use? I'm going to use Lightseers. You going to use that one?
Yep.
All right. We're both using the same deck, so if you get a card for me and Ash that is that is the same card, then that's a really strong message from Spirit that they want you to hear.
For real.
No cap.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
No
cap. All facts, no cap.
All facts, no cap. Okay. Hi, Peggy Sue. Hello, Jill.
Hello, Peggy.
Hi, Linda. Okay. So we're doing for Sherry Lee McCarthy.
Okay. Is she doing, how many cards is she doing?
She paid for 10 cards.
Okay. 10 cards for Sherry.
If you would like a reading with us to support our birthday gift buying endeavors, because our children's birthday are both this week, please make a donation.
We appreciate you.
We do appreciate you.
All right, Sherry.
I'll do 5. You do 5?
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
What does Sherry need to know? Sherry needs to know some things. Man, the Temperance card. I've been getting so much. Everybody's out of balance.
Hi, Lori. Speaking of balance, that's almost the same.
Yep.
Okay. Hi, Cookie. Welcome. We are fundraising for our children's birthdays.
Birthday parties.
Birthday parties coming up this week. My daughter's going to be 12 years old on the 5th, and her son's going to be 11 years old on the 6th, and we're kicking butt over here.
Yes, we are.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? Hello, Facebook user. I don't know why your name's not popping up. I am hilarious. You're right. Okay. Yeah, how exciting. Birthdays, double birthdays.
Yep.
One of us should bake a cake. One of us who likes to bake should.
I was going to say, I can try.
She's like, I don't really like.
I don't know. Lynn's has such a taste.
I don't really care for that. You didn't get an invitation, but you're here, Jill. Oh, you mean to the party? It's at the water park.
Yep, in South Dakota. Are you coming to South Dakota, Jill?
I'm putting you on the list, Tanya, for 10 cards. If you want to go first, you can, Fran.
Okay. We have Sherry. And who was next? Tanya?
Tanya.
Okay.
To the party.
Okay. So the first card that I got for you, Miss Sherry, is the Temperance in reverse. Feeling out of balance. This has been coming up really heavy in a lot of my readings lately, so I feel like collectively everybody just is a little bit out of balance. The Temperance card is all about like overdoing it in some aspects of your life, whether that be oversleeping, overeating. When it's upright, it's like you want to bring that balance in, but when it's in reverse, it's like everything is just out of balance, and there's not, like, it's almost like you're confused on how you can bring balance in some capacity. And I do definitely feel like you are overdoing it on certain things, because the Devil card came out right next to it. So it's almost like obsessively doing something. Whether that be like, if you're, what I'm seeing is like picking your face or something like that, like an obsessive behavior that stems from being anxious. And that is stemming from being out of balance. So this is like almost addictive. The next card that came out for you is the Six of Wands in reverse. So it's like you don't feel like you're being seen. Your struggles aren't being heard. Something is not being acknowledged. You either feel like people are not acknowledging you, or it's something that you are not acknowledging about yourself. It's almost like that feeling of nothing I ever do is good enough. Nothing I ever say is good enough. There's something along those lines of feeling really down about yourself. We also have the Four of Swords in reverse. So you're burning out, tapped out of energy. Elspeth, please, Sherry.
Oh, she did advertising.
Oh, that's so nice. We appreciate that. Yes, so this card represents, it's like ignoring the signs of a burnout. Like, it's like you energetically, you're running out or tapping out, but you're not consciously aware of that. So it's almost like you just keep doing this thing. Like you keep doing this thing almost obsessively. If this is a person in your life, it's like somebody that you just can't quit. It's like you're addicted to that person. If this is a mindset or a perspective, it's a negative one, a negative thought process that you're just addicted to. And then this is the last card that came out. So I do genuinely feel like there are parts of you that want.
I haven't picked my face this time. Yes, busy.
Okay. So that's what I was seeing in my head, was like picking at your face or like your hair or something, like an anxious tick. But with this Sun card, I do feel like you are seeking peace. You want joy. Obviously, everybody does. So what I'm hoping for you is that this is what's coming for you. I feel like if there are people in your life that are not acknowledging you or seeing you, that you need to focus on acknowledging and seeing yourself and validating yourself, and not rely on other people to do that for you. Because it is affecting your energy. You're just out of balance and tired. And so you just value you, nobody else. You don't need that from other people if you can value yourself.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. To me, it just feels like you feel like you're doing everything by yourself. You're not getting any help from anyone. The 5 of Cups. This is like you're not getting any help from anyone, and you're sad about the fact that nobody offers to help you. It feels like you're not getting anything accomplished except for worrying. No matter how much you try, it feels like all of your things are still on your to-do list. And I got a glimpse of something while you were talking, and I lost it. So I don't even know, but procrastinating because you're not getting anything done.
I feel that 100%.
Like, honestly, that's what it was. I'm getting like just laying on the couch, knowing you have a whole bunch of shit that has to be done, and you just keep putting it off, because you feel like you're the only one that can do it. You're the only one that does take care of anything. And it's just, everything's out of whack right now. You need to find some balance in your life. Like I said, it's like all or nothing. It feels like that's what it is. It's like all or nothing. You're go or you're not. No cap, my friend, but that's water sign energy, hardcore.
I know. I'm like, that is me. It is all or it is nothing. I'm giving it 100%. Or you
reminding me of that. I have to force myself to go do stuff and make myself go get it done. That's what I'm saying. It's like, because you just, I'm just going to lay on the couch for a minute, and then you just 8 hours later,
hours.
Shit, I was supposed to do this, that, and the other. And then you just get down on yourself. You're a water lover. You need peace. Yeah. I mean, we all do. No, go ahead, Elspeth. You can talk to the viewers whenever you want to. Sweet lady. I appreciate you. But I don't know. It just feels to me like you're feeling very much alone right now. And you're feeling like no matter what you do, nothing gets done. I don't know. It's weird. Hold on. I'm going to put myself in the energy. There's a lot of frustration. I'm feeling frustration because it's like you have people around you that should be helping, but they're not. And then you, whenever you say anything, then it's just an argument. It doesn't stay done. That's reminding me of your kids right now when you're cleaning.
I know. I'm like, this is all resonating for me as well, Sherry, by the way.
That's why I'm like, this is all reminding me of you right now.
Yep.
So yeah, I feel that. Yeah. And it feels like when you're, oh, thank you, Chandra. I appreciate you. Well, Ash doesn't like working with me, so
That's not true. I don't like working in general.
She doesn't like working in general. It's not me. But anyways, it just feels to me like even though there's people around you, and then you feel upset with them because they're not helping up. And then I just opened this deck and I got the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you need to say something or stop being mad about it.
Yep. Because you're not transparent. So
yeah, I feel like somebody who's just walking around pissed off all the time because they have to do everything, but they just are not saying anything. And if they do put up some kind of boundary, you just let people walk over it.
Yep.
You two always hit my energy right on. Well, we are sisters from another mistress.
We really are.
So, if anybody would like to support our birthday buying endeavors, if you're just getting on, Ash and I both have children with birthdays this week. My daughter's birthday's on the 5th, and her son's birthday's on the 6th. Lucky us. And so we are trying to raise money for presents.
And parties.
And parties. And birthday stuffs.
Yep. Decor.
Just whatever.
Oh,
Thanks
I love
for all the flowers, Peggy.
I love all the flowers.
I've got to do Miss Tanya now.
Okay. Tanya.
Penny?
Thank you, Sherry.
Okay, Lori, where's that on PayPal? I feel like a massive shift is happening for me in many areas in a good way, but just want a general check-in for this, Libra. Libra girl, yeah, girl. Kimberly, I love you. Where have you been? We were just talking about you today, and I was like, I miss her. Our Kimberly is here.
Oh, Kimberly.
Okay, babe.
Okay,
Lauren.
Tanya.
Lauren. Who's Lauren? Who's Lauren? Sheldon, where you been?
Hi, Sheldon. Haven't seen you for a minute.
I know, right? Gosh. I got Lauren. I got Mike. Mike, I got you. Michael Miller, got you. And heading over to PayPal. I love you too, Queen.
All right, Tanya, I'll start shuffling for you.
The gift for yourself for a reading. That's also a gift for two sweet kids' birthdays. Elspeth, are you Lauren? Oh, I'm sure you are, but it's going to be cold there, right? I got you, Miss Kimberly. Well, then, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Okay, we're doing Tanya.
Yep. Oh, shit. Just so much out of balance energy happening these days.
On Thursday are dropping into 50s. Ew.
Which is interesting that it's Libra season and everyone's out of balance.
The scales are unbalanced.
Ugh. Dropping cards, way too many. One more, please. Okay.
Oh, I got heartburn. Hi, Maggie. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Okay, so what's going for this Libra?
Well, what I have is a lot of, okay, so we've got the King of Wands in reverse. We've got Justice in reverse. We've got 8 of Swords in reverse. We've got 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And the interesting thing is this card came out over here. Oh, the Queen of Swords. So how this is reading to me is like almost like all of these problems that you have with balance, and there are some issues that you're not quite ready to see the full picture yet. It's like you're almost viewing it, you're taking a step back is what this how this read to me.
I love that. I love seeing things from above.
Yes. And so
to try and get some clarity.
Yeah. When it came out like this, it just looked to me like it was actually like this. So if you look at how this is, it's almost like she's taken a step back to look at all of your issues. And I feel like some of these issues have to do with there being an uneven exchange of energy in a connection, or it could be more than one, where either you are overgiving and they're overtaking, or you are overtaking. There's some imbalance when it comes to your energy or your finances.
Swords, because she's a Libra.
Yes. And then interestingly enough, we also have the Justice card here in reverse. So it almost feels like, I feel like generally you feel like you're being mistreated by someone.
100% people pleasing. That's what she's doing.
Yep. And so you don't feel valued. And so it almost feels like instead of making a decision, which this is a very Libra thing to do, you are pulling yourself out of this situation over here so that you can look at it rationally without emotions being involved, so that you can make sure you make the right choice, because Libras are very diplomatic and you have the capacity to see every situation from both sides, which is what makes it hard for Libras to make a decision, is because you're like, I understand why they would say that. You can put yourself in their shoes, etc. But this is something that you need to make a decision about. And I feel like you know that. So you're
forgiving, but I've been cutting out people in a good way.
Yes. Yes. And that's great. So the Queen of Swords is able to do that. She has her sword right here. She's ready to cut people out. And I do feel like it's like almost like I'm hearing watch them like a hawk. So I feel like you're just watching these people in your life. Like you're like, I'm going to see how you move, and then I'm going to deal with you justly in the way, like in the capacity that those people deserve to be dealt with is the energy that I'm getting here. So I love that for you. It sucks that you've got all of this, I mean, most of your cards were all in reverse. So I do feel like it's a little bit confusing. You're out of balance, but you are doing the right thing by trying to rationally make decisions about how you handle that situation. So you're doing the right thing. So if you needed validation for that, you're doing the right thing. It doesn't make you a monster to tell people, you know what, hold that thought. I'm going to need a minute. It also doesn't make you a monster to say no. So
my cards are very similar, so I feel like it was something that she really just needed to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Swords, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And usually the bottom cards for me I use as advice. So the advice would be for you to walk away from people who have used you in the past, people who have that you hold resentment towards, first of all, because I feel like this Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like feeling neglected or feeling abandoned when you're feeling betrayed by somebody, obviously with the Three of Swords. But when you make amends with that person or allow them back into your life, but you still hold that energy inside of yourself, like I feel like that's what we're dealing with right now. I feel like you have a lot of resentment inside of your heart for all the things that you've done for people that they never repaid you. And of course, as a Libra and a people pleaser, it's not like they know. It's not like they know that you have all these expectations of them. It's just you treat people how you want to be treated, and not everybody plays by the same rules. And so with this Knight of Pentacles coming out in front of it, it's like you're looking from above, like Ash said, trying to look from that rational part of your brain and figuring out, what do I have to do to stop feeling this way? What do I have to do to stop allowing people to take advantage of me, because I don't like feeling these bad feelings. I don't like feeling out of whack like this, because this isn't me. This isn't me normally. This isn't me feeling all this resentment and stuff like that in my heart for these people. And so put distance, here's a Knight of Pentacles walking away. But for you, it came out in reverse. It's a suggestion. Like, we need to do that. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, and it still pops up because he's in the same circle of close people I'm around. So I've been distancing from the circle. Exactly. And that's really because, and every time that you see him, that it causes these feelings to stir inside of you. So it just, cuts deep into your heart every time. And it's a reminder, right? So as advice, the cards that I get as advice is to pick and choose wisely, like where you put your energy. And if that means cutting out whole groups of friends, then, honestly, I think groups of friends all have a common thread, but I'm sure there's people in those groups that don't spend time with him. So you could probably still be friends with them, but away from the group. You know what I mean? I don't know, just a suggestion. But that's what I got for you. I hope that makes sense. My boundaries are super walled. Well, that's not healthy either, but
healthy boundaries.
Healthy boundaries are not closed off emotionally, because that defeats the purpose of spiritual evolution. Spiritual evolution is coming from heart-spaced energy, and we can't live in a heart-spaced energy if we're walled up. And
if you're overly guarded, no one gets in, even the good people.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Thank you. Just with him, not them.
Okay.
Fine.
It's important to know that, because if you're a Libra, connections are important for you.
Absolutely.
Just the good ones.
Next we have, is Lauren here, or is she? Wait a minute. Yeah, that's not the person that sent me a request for a reading. Okay, where is Lauren? Let me just go back. Walls block out the sunshine. That's right. You're welcome.
Thank you, Tanya. We appreciate you.
Lauren DeSalle. Oh, wait, that was days ago. Never mind. That was from the 29th. She's not on here. I don't know why it just popped up.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, September 29th. It's October 2nd. Okay, never mind. Next, we have Mike. Mike, are you here?
Does Mike want 10 cards or?
10 cards.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday to the kids. Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's going to be 12. Jeez. My gentle giant.
Right.
That's what I call her.
He's tall.
I can't call her midget anymore, because she's definitely not.
No, she's not.
She's 5'7" and a quarter.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, how's it going, Mike?
Mike. What do we have for Mike this evening? What does Mike need to know this evening?
Mike need to know.
One more shuffle for Mike.
You doing all right? That's awesome. Temple greatness. Thanks, Elspeth. Yeah, I was on for 2 hours earlier doing some card readings earlier in the day. Felt like I'd get a jump on it so I wouldn't be so tired tonight. But then I wasn't tired at all. Hi, Kathy. Mike, I feel like you're getting smarter in your associations as well. And it just feels to me like you're feeling more generous with people lately, because you've been where they are. I don't know how to say that. It's like you're more generous with people, but you're also holding back. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm getting that for 2.
The
word that I was going to use is a little like snooty or arrogant.
I've got the Fool in reverse, so it just feels to me like I don't know, standoffish in a little way.
Yeah, because I got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and I'm like, it just a little maybe abrasive. about something.
It could be, but it might be because he's under stress.
Yep.
And I see that because I do have the four of swords in reverse, and that feels to me like not being safe in your environment, not feeling comfortable with how things are right now. This Six of Pentacles confused me when it came out at the very beginning, and I don't know why. It just doesn't match the rest of the cards. So I'm just going to get a clarifier for that. So Four of Cups. Okay. So it feels to me like you're not feeling great. You're not in a good emotional state of mind, but you're not telling anyone. It feels to me that you're kind of keeping it to yourself. It almost feels like you're trying to be the man, and you're trying to like handle all the stress and handle all the responsibility, because I do have this 10 of Wands in reverse, and it just feels like I feel like you're in a little bit of a pressure cooker here, Mike. What's going on? I don't know what this is, but it just feels to, yes, I got stressed out quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling like there's a lot going on here with you. And I'm not putting anybody's business anywhere. I'm trying not to anyways, but it's almost like, are you on medication for it? Because I feel like my heart is, I'm feeling like under pressure here, Mike. And I don't know if you're having blood pressure issues, if this is affecting your blood pressure, but it just, to me, it feels like there should be medication for this. Okay. Because it feels like it's affecting your blood pressure, whatever this is. Stress can do that. Stress can affect.
Yes, it can. Stress attacks your central nervous system.
Absolutely. So with this Two of Wands here, it's like you have to make a choice. You have to decide, is it worth it? Is it worth doing this to your body? And, or should you just open up and talk to somebody? Because this coming out, the advice here coming out is like, if you want to get comfortable again, you have to kind of unload some of this. You can't keep pushing it all in here. It feels like a pressure cooker to me.
It feels like unburden yourself.
Overburdened, emotionally, mentally overburdened, physically overburdened. It just feels like you're under a lot of pressure. And I don't want something to happen to you and you just blow your top or, bust a blood vessel, for God's sakes. But it just feels like there's a lot going on here.
Interestingly enough, I've got the Four of Wands, which of course is like some type of a celebration, but it came out next to the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe if a lot of your stresses are work related, that could be because you are really trying to be the best at your job. You want to be the best at your job. You want to master this craft. It's like something that, and what I just heard is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like a thing that a goal you set for yourself. It could be like an amount that you want to make, or it could be a job that you want to have, because that would allow you to celebrate. Celebrating success is something that you seek. And, like Misty said, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and this is being a little bit standoffish. And this could just be being overstressed. When you're goal chasing, sometimes you have a tendency to get so hyper focused on that goal that you speed past the needs of others, especially yourself. So if you're chasing a promotion or a better job or making more money or something like that, it's almost like you feel like if you can just make it through the next year, then you can take a lot of time off or something. It's like a goal.
Just trying to find help on things and trying to get everything played on. And we're actually trying to move to Colorado in a few years. Nice.
It definitely feels like you have like a plan, like I said, like it just feels like you think, if I can just make it through a year or 2 years, if that's your 2-year plan, if I can just make it through, then I can take time off, then I can have a break, then I can relax. And this is causing you to be a little cold, maybe with some people in your life. We've also got the Star and the Hanged Man. So it's like the Star, or the Star always comes to me like a wish fulfillment, like you set wish upon a star type of a thing. So it's like this is where I got the whole you feeling like if you can make it through this next year or so, you can rest. The Hanged Man is taking an intentional break. It's almost like you set this goal for yourself because this is a dream you've had, that maybe moving to Colorado is a dream or a goal that you've always had. It's almost like you can taste it, you know, like it's on the tip of your tongue or it's almost in your grasp. And you're like, once I achieve this goal, then I can take a break. Then I can rest. Then I can take a vacation, something like that. But hear me out. If you don't pace yourself, you never make it to the finish line. You just can't do it. So slow down a little bit. That doesn't mean you're being lazy. That doesn't mean that you're taking shortcuts. Sometimes you just have to pace yourself a little bit so that you can run the long haul. Not all goals can happen quickly. It's not a sprint through life. Some things you need to pace yourself for. So if you've been gunning it, going 100, trying to get all of this stuff finished for your family or for yourself, you won't achieve you have 10 things on your list, you're gunning through 5. What if you don't have the energy to hit those other 5 things you have on your list? You just can't do it. You have to fill your gas. So give yourself a day off. Are you one of those people that like say you get weekends off, but on the weekends you're doing work? Tonight's donations.
That's advertisement.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Elspeth. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I definitely feel like it's not a matter of stopping. It's a matter of slowing down a little bit. Like, I'm not going to tell you to stop chasing your goals. I'm just going to tell you that if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to burn out or you're going to get sick. You're going to end up in the hospital or something.
Yeah.
Because it's affecting your health. It's affecting your emotional well-being. So take a day off.
Hope that helps you, Mike. Exactly, he said. And with all the pain that I have with my legs and trying to lose weight, and yes, I am always working even on my days off.
Yes.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, and it's like I get that energy, but you won't make it to your goal. You can't continue that. That's not something you can maintain. Like Misty has to make herself take a day off. And even when she takes a day off, she'll like bake or because she can't just sit there with idle hands all day. But at least baking brings her joy. So it's like,
it does. It makes me happy because
baking doesn't bring me joy. Eating brings me joy.
Eating brings me joy.
So like Misty bakes and I'll eat what she bakes. It works great for me.
Perfect. It worked out.
I love it.
Well, I hope things start working out for you, Mike.
Me too. I'm sending you love, Mike.
And I hope that reading resonates for you. And next we have Miss Kimberly.
Kimberly, is she getting 10
Tonight we are raising money for our children's birthdays. My daughter's birthday is on the 5th. Ash's son's birthday is on the 6th. And so we are tag teaming and raising money for our children's birthdays.
They want to go to water parks, which is super fun.
They do, and they're not cheap.
No, they're not. They're not cheap. Does Kimberly want 10 cards?
Kimberly wants 6 cards.
Okay. Before I start shuffling, I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Miss Kimberly, what does she need to know today? What does Kimberly need to know today?
My cat just like lays on the top of the chair. She's found a spot for herself here.
Look at.
And she just lays there. That's cute. She's like, this is my spot. I would have to turn my laptop all the way around.
Yes, you would. Are you talking about Lucky?
The chair has an invitation from where she
because that's where she always is when I come over. She loves it there.
Miss Kimberly.
Okay.
I got 3 cards here for you, Kimberly.
I'm about to have 3 cards for you, Kimberly.
Kimberly, have you been having vivid dreams? Fur babies are the best. Ash just got herself a kitten.
Yes, I did.
And it's precious.
A little dragon.
It reminds me of an Aquarius for some reason. It's like, let me mess with you. Don't touch me.
Yeah, she's like quirky and like
very.
Yep.
You have been. Okay. Because that's what I'm seeing with this moon card. For some reason, to me, it just represents lucid dreaming for you. I don't know. It just, and then with the world card right next to it, I don't know. It just feels like you're getting downloads when you're sleeping. It feels like you're just having very lucid dreams, visiting alternate timelines. And it's just, I don't know if it's making you feel a little insecure.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what this reminded me of, is like scared.
Yeah. But it's interesting because I feel like I did say downloads. Okay. So I just want you to know, you saw the post of the cat, super cute baby, but, it feels like downloads of information. And I know that when we have vivid dreams that we could be visiting other timelines of our own. I honestly feel like we're clearing out a lot of stuff right now. And Saturn is coming out of retrograde, right? Saturn on the
Mercury
3rd of October. And this is, the Lord of Karma. And so I just feel like all this stuff is happening to you right now, and it's like collapsing everything and kind of just throw it away. So I feel like that's what's happening. So don't be afraid of whatever you're seeing in your dreams, or if it's kind of whack
or overwhelming. That's what I was going to say, is that it might be a lot to take.
It's weird because I've been having dreams so much more since I moved here, but since I had the property cleared, it's really kind of really just gone away, and I sleep so much better now. Like, no fucking lie. No cap.
All facts, no caps.
All facts, no caps. I sleep so much, like I sleep right through the night now, and it's awesome. So it really was a bunch of crap. Sometimes they're intense nightmares, others are wacky, but yes, a lot of releasing. Absolutely. And I can tell you, as I've told so many people, please, if you can manage to do it when you wake up out of a nightmare, just send yourself love, send whatever you're seeing, just loving energy, because that will completely nullify, like the negative energy of the dream plus positive energy of love is just zeroed out energy. We're collapsing these timelines and we're throwing them away. So try to do that if you can. I know sometimes it's hard. I always wake up and I'm like, that wasn't real. Like in my mind, I'm just like, that's not this. This isn't here. That's not here. That doesn't pertain to me. And I'm like very rational about it when I wake up. It's stupid me stuff. Too. But I'm very rational about the dreams when I wake up, and I'm like, that was whack. That was fucked up. That wouldn't actually happen. Like I really like rationalize the things, so it doesn't affect me, and I can just easily go back to sleep. So do whatever you have to do. Tell yourself whatever you have to tell yourself to put it out of your mind, because it's not this reality. See what I did there? Yes, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. But do that, whenever you can. Just like one time I had a dream that I left Emma somewhere. I'm like, that would never happen. I would never do that. That's stupid.
I wake up from like dreams like that, and I'm always like, nice try.
A lot of time it's very real, vivid, using adventures. Yeah. Emma's had dreams where where she's lost me and stuff. And I understand that, because she has like a fear of abandonment, because she's been abandoned by other people in her life. So I get that. I get where she feels like that could happen, because it has happened to her with other people, but I would never do that.
No.
I wake up thinking I relapsed for real, and it's terrifying. I could not even imagine how that feels. Ash, do you want to take it away?
I've had dreams before where I will like say no to drinking, and then by the end of the dream I do, and then I wake up panicked, because I'm like, and then I think about it all day the next day about how bad I was.
Like, am I that close to?
Yes.
Is that what it feels like? Like, is something going on that I'm that close to relapsing, and it like makes you nervous about the decisions in your life, and you're just like,
and then I'm like, or is something going to happen that's going to push me over the edge? And then
I'm right. That's what I'm saying. Like, am I that close? Like,
yep.
Yeah.
But the thing is we never do it again. So that deserves acknowledgement.
Like, honestly, Kimberly, I don't feel, and I couldn't possibly say this about everybody, but I just feel like you're emotionally intelligent enough at this point in your life that it will not be an issue for you. I don't think you're ever going to relapse again because you've reached a point where you understand why you think the way you do.
Yep. And
you're
the triggers.
Emotionally intelligent now. Like Ash is emotionally, she knows she's feeling things, and that doesn't mean that she has to run away from it. And, you know, she knows that even as horrible as it feels sometimes,
drinking would make me feel worse.
Not as bad as she's going to feel if she relapses.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Nice. So maybe it's coming from, like, I don't know if you ever feel this way, Kimberly, but sometimes it feels like when you can't use or do things that you used to escape before, that you're missing out on the fun. You know, where it's like, I just feel like I'm just missing out. But then your emotional intelligence kicks in and realizes that you're not emotionally maturing and growing in all the ways. Yes.
Yes, sure.
So, or this could literally be somebody making you feel left out. Somebody is making you feel cast out, thrown to the side like garbage, something like that. When Misty was talking about the lucid dreaming and the downloads being a little bit overwhelming, this is the first card I looked at, because it's like Spirit is trying to jam pack your brain right now with a bunch of information, and it's almost like you're like, this is too much, right? Like, whoa. Not really. I don't really get that it's like, oh my gosh, this is scary. It's more like a headache, like your head is full of these downloads that are coming in. But whatever this is, I do feel like most of you is excited. I mean, the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith on something or doing something new, going on an adventure, however this Fool resonates for you. But whatever downloads you're getting, I do think are going to be imperative for you. And whatever this new adventure that you're going to take is, this is like information that you need to know when you hit your next level. It's like, that's why it's all coming at once. It's like being on the cusp of a breakthrough in some capacity in your life. And it's like Spirit is trying to make sure that you have your lunch packed, your bag packed, all the tools that you need, and it's all getting downloaded in your brain. So overwhelmed with it for sure. A lot of growth happening. Yes. And so, I mean, I do feel like the Fool has that excited childlike energy. When you tell a kid that you're going on a vacation and they can't stop talking about it, that childlike excitement, that's what I always feel with the Fool. So it's like most of you is very excited about this. Just know that all of this information you're receiving and processing right now is going to be useful for you in your next restart. I mean, you're a Scorpio, right? So it's almost Scorpio season. And I don't know about you, but every November I go through a huge transformation. So that could be coming up for you, which is where that Fool energy is coming from. And because there's a transformation happening for you, which is always really exciting.
Things are happening. I've never, ever had a reading ever in my life. Would love one. Well, by all means, make a donation and you can have one, Don Mills.
We would be happy to give you
tonight are $10 for 6 cards and $20 for 10 cards. The power of 2 mediums is amazing. Thank you, Elspeth. We appreciate you. I'm the best thing in my life. This is the coolest I've ever been. The closest. I thought this is the coolest I've ever been. This is the coolest you've ever been.
You are by far the coolest you have ever been, Kimberly.
You are so cool today, let me tell you. By far the coolest.
Who do we have next?
She said, now that you say that, November is pretty transformative through my life as well.
I had to look back. I looked back on like the last 15 years of my life, and I'm like, holy shit. November has always been extremely hard for me. Yeah. But I come out of November like a brand new fucking woman. So I just remind myself that.
Exactly.
It's like the cocoon. You're coming out a butterfly. Just kind of sucks to be like stuck in a shell for
Hi, Randy. Shit, if only high school could see me now. True story. True story.
You got a reunion coming up or what? Let's flex.
True. I'm being bent to like, that's true. That's fact. That's true facts. Randy, we're doing readings to raise money for our children's birthdays. We both have a kid having a birthday this week, one day right after the other. So that's a lot of fun for us. It's a lot of fun for them.
They love it.
They love it.
Who do we have next?
Next, we have Joanne, and she's also getting 3 cards each.
Okay.
And then Miss Randy.
And Randy?
And Randy's also getting 3 cards each.
Okay.
What's this?
So we'll probably have to be done at about 9 so I can start getting the children in bed.
Yeah.
So I feel like after Randy, we should wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Let's
love you too, Kimberly. Joanne. You keep being a tough bitch. Okay. Joanne.
What do we have for Joanne? 3 cards. Lori Wagner said she sent PayPal. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was from my live earlier. You're right. I apologize. Sorry about that, Lori.
So should we do Lori after Joanne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she actually came in before Kimberly.
Yes.
I apologize. Yes. It was under her husband's name.
Oh, okay.
And I thought it was from earlier.
Does Emma have your dogs outside?
Sure sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yep.
George's big mouth.
Okay. So the first card that I got for Joanne, we got the King of Swords.
Yay.
I love the King of Swords energy. Very much like the Queen of Swords energy. This is a rational energy. All your cards are like, I don't know if you've reached a point in your life where you feel very sensible, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. It's like spiritually sensible.
Sorry, my internet was whack.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it just blipped out.
Yeah, so it just feels like I don't know right now, Joanne, if you've reached a point in your life where you are like, I feel very clear-minded about something. Because we've got the 9 of Pentacles, and this is all about something that you have grown, you planted, you nurtured, whatever. If this is an idea, a job, something like that, it's like you cultivated this. I'm hearing blood, sweat, tears. You put a lot of energy into whatever this situation is for you, and it's starting to come to fruition. You're starting to be able to like reap the benefits of the work that you put in. And then we've also got the Hierophant. And this is always like, I always look at the Hierophant. I mean, in this deck, this is like the stairway to heaven, essentially. But really, this is like a stairway to enlightenment. So I feel like at some point now, it's almost like you're spiritually awakened enough for you to realize that the hardships in your life had to happen to get you here. The hard times had to happen to get you here. The good times, you had to lose people to get you here. It's almost like an awakening to the fact that everything in your life did happen for a reason, and almost that you're thankful for it. Does that make sense for you, Joanne? It's like finally realizing that everything that you've went through wasn't for nothing. Because we ended with the Hierophant, which is like, this can also even being seeking spiritual mentorship from somebody. So like guidance, spiritual guidance from someone. This could also be deciding to dive more into spirituality. So this would be like, getting your own tarot deck, or learning how to do Reiki, or go get Reiki, which is energy healing and things like that. So You might be like ready to explore those things, or you already are. But it's benefiting you. And it's like, you're just really seeing that very clearly. Like, okay, everything that I've been through in my life was not for nothing. Like, it served its purpose.
I understand, but now I need a different purpose.
Oh, okay. So you feel like one chapter's ended and now you're ready for another one. Okay. So like, do you want to plant a new tree? You know, like, and maybe this is like digging into what your soul's purpose is. Like, you're trying to figure out what it is that you are meant to be doing in this life. Which I suggest you get a mentor, and I happen to know one. You.
Oh.
Stupid idiot.
Who do we talk to?
Ooh, I want to meet this person.
Misty. I have the Death card in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Cups, and I immediately got two different messages. First of all, someone from the past is going to try to come back. You know, this is going to be somebody that you've either had a romantic relationship in the past, or it was a one-sided thing. With this Four of Cups next to the Two of Cups, feels like an unrequited love type thing. It almost feels like somebody's coming back into your life to see if you've changed your mind, or if you still, if you still feel the same way about them. The other message that I got from this is that there is something, either that's the take on it, or there is a reoccurring argument or bone of contention between you and one of your soul family members. This could be a romantic relationship, or it could just be a family member, a soulmate in that regard, a platonic soulmate. But it seems like an unresolved issue that keeps coming up. So it could be either one of these things. I feel the same thing, Misty. He's continually on. Oh yeah, the soulmate person. Yeah, then that's what it is. The very first thing I said, because it feels like you are not over them and you want them to come back. You know what I mean? But you have to remember that exes are exes for a reason. I believe in timing and all, honestly. And I can honestly say that I've tried to get back with my exes more than once. It never works. It never does.
Nope.
Because exes are exes for a reason. If you were pushed to break up for something, that thing is always going to be there, first of all. You're both always going to have the memory of that thing. And it's really hard to move past those things. But you somehow ended up as exes.
Is this one of those where you believe right person, wrong time? Because I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. I believe everybody comes in exactly when they're supposed to.
It's always the right time.
Always. But I do feel someone coming back. And as I'm shuffling, the Page of Cups in reverse came out. So there's definitely going to be somebody sharing how they feel about someone. And maybe it'll be you. Well, if you're on different pages, then that's where you were supposed to meet at, on different pages. You can't assume that they would be on the same page with you now. So hope that helps you, though. But I definitely feel old energy circling around you. All right, now we're going to do Lori, because she paid way before everybody. Lori's going to get 3 cards.
Okay.
Then why come back?
To make sure you're not still stupid.
The universe will bring people back to you time and time again to see if you've learned your lesson. Be more observant this time.
Or maybe it's just
that's the message that I always get. Are you paying attention? Do you see what's going on here? Yes, I see what's going on here. Okay, just making sure.
Yep. Or it can be for closure. Like, maybe there's some apologies that need to be said, or some clarity that needs to be given. That doesn't mean you have to get back together. This could just be an opportunity for you to say what you need to say so that you can move on.
Like I was married to a man and we were together for, I think it was like 7 years. And it was a rough parting of the ways, right? Years later, we reconnected as friends because it turns out we both had the exact same vehicle that was exactly the same color. And my kid told me, and I'm like, that's fucking weird. And I pay attention to those synchronicities. Now we're friends, you know? Like he's apologized and I accepted his apology, and now we're friends where there's no hard feelings, and it gave us both some closure.
Yep. And so that's like, sometimes why people circle back.
And I'm like, oh, you're right.
It's true.
It's true.
Okay, so Lori needs
3 cards each.
Okay.
Checking to see if you're still stupid. Well, it's true, Elspeth. Hi, Natasha. We're doing well. How are you? Hi, Michaela. Hi, Cindy. We've already closed the donations for tonight because we've got to get our kids to bed.
School night.
Do you think you may have past life karma? Everything is karma. Like it's not everything. Everything is. There's all. Okay. Lori, for you, I have the King of Pentacles, which always reminds me of me. But here is this old lady, who is concentrating all of her energy on making her bankroll, that big fat pentacle, and very confident in your abilities, very together, very situated and secure. And then I have that could also represent other earth signs, and I'm a Capricorn, so it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but mainly it's the big dog, and that's me. So what? That's the cardinal sign of Earth, the king. I'm not lying.
No, you're not.
I'm not. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is the part of you that wants to blow money on dumb shit. Oh, the part of you that wants to blow money on dumb shit.
It's also excited. My reading's a little different, but same page.
And then here are your children who want your money to blow.
So do mine.
So you could be actually thinking about saving for your future. You could be thinking about saving for something, some kind of family vacation or something that you want to do with your kids or with two other people that are close to you in your circle. It could be a weekend away. You could be planning a surprise for somebody, but this is all you concentrating and planning on some kind of big deal here. What do you got?
So the first thing I thought when this was the first card that came out was the Page of Wands. This is definitely excited about something. That's the energy I got, is that you're very excited about something. And I've got the Knight of Pentacles here. So this is like something that you've thought about for a really long time, and you're making sure that you have your stuff together before you make this decision. And it's almost like making a to-do list, is what I see with these pentacles right here, is like making sure that you have X amount of money in your savings account. And when you see those things start clicking into place, that ignites this excitement. It's like, this is really happening. This is really happening for me.
Yeah.
But then this card came out, so I do feel like you're worried. Here, one thing that you have to remember, I have to tell myself this because I'm an anxious person. Like, I'm an overthinker and I'm an over worrier. So sometimes when I feel really anxious about something that I don't feel like I have control over, I will literally just tell myself, you are not anxious, you are excited. Because those feelings are very similar. Well, I mean, I also learned it in my mindfulness class, because you have to, they're so similar. Like, nervousness and excitement are a very similar central nervous system response.
Physiological responses.
Yes, like they do the same thing. Like sometimes when you get really excited, you might have to pee. If you get super anxious, you have to pee. It's like very similar responses. So I do feel like the Nine of Swords is like losing sleep. So it might be that priority list or that to-do list that you're making. You are hyper focusing on it. And there's some fear there that there are things that you won't get finished in time or something like that. But you just have to keep telling yourself, I'm not worried about it. I'm just very excited about it. I'm very excited about this idea. I'm very excited about what we're doing here. And then that diffuses the fear out of it. You know, you almost take the keys away from fear and be like, no, I drive this car. Right. I'm excited to drive this car. I have a plan of where I'm taking this car. We're going on a vacation. We're going to have fun. We're going to move. I'm going for a promotion, whatever it is. You're excited about it. You're not scared. You're excited. Thanks, because both Misty and I got the page of wands. So you are excited.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome, Miss Lori. And now we have Randy.
Yeah, and now we have Randy. And like I look down and I'm like, oh, I got a hair. It's mine. Oh no, it's Burton's.
Because he always like
covered in Burton hair from him just all over me. Like, don't touch that cat
right here.
You're mine.
Yes. Yeah. Like don't talk to the cat. Don't look at the cat. Don't go anywhere near the cat.
You can choose your reaction to your reality. You might be used to being anxious or afraid, but because your body doesn't know the difference between those two emotions and it gives you the same response, you can train yourself to be excited instead of afraid. You can be positive instead of negative.
Yep.
But there are both sides of the same coin because it is the same response.
It is really hard to do. It's something you have to repeat to yourself. I'm not anxious. I'm excited.
How do you think I was when we went to the fair and I was going on the rides I didn't want to go on? I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm excited. Yep. While I'm swinging on the swings, I'm like, this is exciting.
I'm happy to be here.
But, you know.
You did it.
We've already closed the list for tonight, sweetie. Okay, next we have Ms. Randy. What do we have from Ms. Randy?
Yeah, we have to be done soon because we got to get kids in bed. Randy. But both Misty and I do private readings. So
I do readings almost every day, and I'll be back tomorrow because I am trying very hard to raise money for all the bills I have this week, including my daughter's birthday. So I will be back tomorrow.
I have to. I made a goal that I was going to work every day this week.
Same.
So we do private readings, both of us. So if you are watching this after we're finished and you're like, I really do want to book a reading, you can still do that. Okay. Is Randy here?
Yeah, she's here, isn't she? Randy, are you at work? Okay, Sherry, I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, Randy. How you doing,
Randy?
Okay.
What do you have?
Well, I have the 6 of Swords in reverse.
Definitely getting that energy because I have the 10 of Swords in reverse.
And then I have the Ace of Pentacles, which confuses me.
Yep.
That energy together really confuses me. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And then the Fool. Yeah, I'm over here trying to figure out what these mean. I'm a little stumped, to be fair.
I'm trying to think of how that would correlate with what I have.
It's like I want to start something new. I'm ready to start something new.
But we're blocking
also,
the rite of passage.
Cutting off the old.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm a little wishy-washy right now. It's like I really want to go do something different. I want to start a new path. I want to start a new journey. But then I have all these ties.
The hang up.
Ties.
That was in reverse, wasn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
That was in reverse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like it's like you're ready, but you're not ready.
Yep.
But you're ready, but you're not ready.
I always look at
indecision.
That card, like that rite of passage. When it's in reverse, it's like there's a chunk of your healing that you're not ready to acknowledge yet.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like probably the harder part of healing that we're avoiding. Because, you know, you can do those easy little steps and you can do those easy little things. But like the hard part, like for some people, it's like the worst trauma that has ever happened to them. It's like a nugget. That's what I'm seeing is like a handful of things that we're not quite ready to address yet.
Or it could be somebody in your life that that you're not ready to let go of.
Yeah, because that's what I have with this 10 of Swords in reverse here. It's like a painful ending that you're avoiding. Like something that you're not ready to let go of yet. Yeah, and it's like that last step. Okay? So I feel like you've got a lot of good things coming for you, but it's like that hold up. That and it's got you feeling so jaded. When you focus so much on the things that you've lost, if you look at her looking at her empty cups, she's not noticing that the universe is trying to hand her a full cup because she's so focused on what she's had to let go of. So it might be one of those things where you recognize that this person or this thing that you need to let go of is going to be painful to let go of. But it's also making you extremely unhappy. Like you're not feeling lit up. The last card that I have is the Page of Swords in reverse. So it's like your creativity is being blocked. Your, the next step, the next phase, you know, Misty got the Fool card. It's like that opportunity. This person or this thing is something that you definitely have to let go of. And it is going to be a painful ending. But with every painful ending also comes in an opportunity to heal. Also comes in an opportunity to grow. And I always feel like I just told somebody this the other day. I was like, the loss or mourning the loss of someone or something, whether in death or in a separation, that also represents that there was love there. So yes, there's a hole in your life or a space in your life, what feels like that when that person is gone. But that space also represents that there was love there once too. You got to love that person. You got to have that experience with that person, and now it's just over. And if you're going to be sad about it, that's okay. But I do feel like you've got new things trying to come into your life, and this is the one thing. It's like the one thing that you have to let go of.
I think we both know what this is about, Randy. So there is a new opportunity waiting for you. There is the universe wants you to let go and leap into this new life.
It's waiting for you.
So this is about releasing your fear. But first you have to acknowledge what your fear is. So it's understandable as a person, as a woman in the world. I understand it. We both do.
Yes, we do.
But the reward is worth the risk.
I was literally just going to say it. That's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
The reward, though. That's what I was going to say, is the reward, though. It's like Spirit's trying to say, if you could only see what is coming for you, because it's magnificent. What I saw when we were talking about it is on Land Before Time, when the kids finally get to, what is that called? You know what I'm talking about? Land Before Time, like the
Do you realize it's been like 20 years since I've seen that movie?
What the hell is that place? Y'all know, if you know what I'm talking about, it's like the valley. The
valley, yeah.
Yes. When they reach the valley and the light's shining and there's plants growing, and that's like the oasis in the middle of a desert. That's what I saw in my head. So it's like, if you could only see the beauty that life is trying.
You think it can be fear itself that I need to let go of, or a physical person? I think they're connected.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know this though. I just pulled out this Queen of Cups in reverse. Your intuition's been trying to tell you.
feel like we talked about it already. I just feel like you think that it's going to be really hard emotionally on yourself and everyone else. And I think that you don't want to put people through that because I don't know who's watching this, Randy. Are we alone? Or do you have other people there? Are we in earbuds? Andy, if we were in earbuds. I've been trying to watch what I'm saying in case there are children around or other people. Okay, that sounds good. That makes sense to me. We should do that. Okay. Emma Louise said, lurking but hardly paying attention. Hi, honey. We are actually all done for the evening, but I do appreciate you lurking.
Yes, I do too.
All right, Randy. Well, I hope that made sense to you. I was trying to be discreet. But anyway, we will talk this week. All right.
Thank you so much, Randy. And thank you, everyone who donated tonight and paid for readings. We appreciate you. Our children appreciate you.
Christmas, birthday parties, Christmas. I already
both. Brain. I know. I'm trying to save for Christmas as well. So that's why I got to just work. So
good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
And I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back.
I probably will too. Bye.